I'm vlogging. It's boring. I'm Colleen. That's you, Mommy.
Hello, I'm Samantha. This is Molly. We are American Girl Dolls, and American Girl Dolls have a very iconic smile. So Rachel and I are going to try to smile just like the American Girl Dolls. It's pretty classic. Do you want to go first? I'm nervous.
Sure. Ready?
Yes.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the weekend. You guys, I finished a new creature. It's another nudibranch. This one is a leafy, what's it called? A leafy sheep's nudibranch. I don't actually remember what it's called, but it's very cute. I actually bought this pattern on Etsy. It's so cute. So now I have a little collection of little nudibranchs that I have made, little sea slugs, and I might make a couple more, but I'm realizing I have a little collection of like sea creatures that I've made kind of for myself, for my kids, but also for myself. They're the ones the kids don't care that much about. A little lobster, a little octopus, my cute little jellyfish, and of course all my little cute nudibranchs. And then my non-sea creature, my poppy, of course, my pride and joy. I'm trying to think of a cute way to display them since those are the ones the kids don't even like. Maybe I can make a cute little display case. But I'm about to head to the chiropractor, and I guess I'll meet up with you guys after that.
There used to be someone in my comments who would point out a time code and what bird was tweeting or cawing or whatever, point out the specific bird that it was. And there was just a bird that was making some weird noise, and I wanted someone to tell me what it is. I tried to get on camera, but I don't think I did. Anyway, you guys want to know the sad news of the day? It's not actually sad news, it's just like a little bit frustrating. So I came down to the coop to start the cleaning process because cleaning out a chicken coop is a lot of work. And anyone who thinks that having chickens is an easy task, like a cheap way to get free eggs, you're full of it. Very expensive, a lot of work, wonderful, rewarding, and great, but like a lot of work. Anyway, I started the process of cleaning the coop. It's gonna take me a few days to like fully do everything I want to do in here, but I think I told you guys a few days ago that I wanted to try out sand in the coop because I've gotten a lot of recommendations from you guys and just places online that say it's great to use sand in the coop, it's easier to clean and cheaper, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know that it's cheaper, guys, because I got a huge, very heavy bag of sand that I couldn't even carry down to the coop. Eric had to do it because I was like dying, and he brought it down. He's like, oh my God, that was so heavy. And I just wanted to try to do one little area of the coop. So the girls like to roost on this bar a lot, and so I thought, I'll just do it underneath that. So of my huge coop, I blocked off an area with rocks, and I was like, I'll just try this area with sand. You guys, look at what that huge bag of sand did. Nothing. Literally nothing. It looks like I took a handful of sand and went, like it did nothing. And my coop is large. It's a large coop. There's a lot of ground to cover in here, and one bag of sand didn't even fill that little tiny area. So in order to fill my entire coop with sand, that was one bag. It would take probably 3 bags to fill that area. I think I'd need like 20 bags of sand. I don't even know how I'd get them down here. To get one bag of sand down here took me days and begging my husband. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know that this is a good solution for us at this house. The big, huge, massive things of straw, of this stuff, the hemp straw that I use, I can carry these down by myself, and 2 bags of those fill the coop. But like 20 bags of sand, like no way, honey. Like I don't know about this, but I'm gonna give it a fair shot. I'm gonna buy a couple more bags of sand, put in that corner, and see how it goes. Only 2 eggs today, ladies. Get to work. Where are my eggs? Curious when the other chicks are gonna start laying eggs. I know it's different for every breed of chicken. I'm pretty sure they should start laying soon, and it'll help us to find out who's a rooster and who's a hen. But yeah, I think that they should be starting to lay eggs soon, and we'll know which ones are theirs and which ones aren't, because first of all, I know the look of the eggs of my other chickens. This is Taxis and this one is Midnight's, but also the eggs are gonna be small. The first eggs are always like kind of pitiful, so we'll know when it's a new egg. But I'm just like, girls, when are you gonna start laying? It's kind of cold tonight. I kind of love that. I love when it starts to get cold, you guys. It's Christmas. I didn't film anything else today, but I just remembered that some of you said that you wanted to see what the magical cat does every night for the kids. And so last night, I actually recorded what I found, because I found the magical cat in the middle of the night. And so I remembered to record it for you guys so you guys can see what that freak was up to in the middle of the night. So when I was walking down the hall, I ran into this little trickster sitting with a big old box of chalk, and he is covered in chalk, and he's got this note in his mouth, and it reads, "I got you a gift today, a brand new box of chalk. Oh no, looks like someone stole some of it. This is quite a shock. What kind of person would do such a thing? Probably someone who likes playing tricks. Hey, don't look at me. I'm an innocent angel. I didn't take it, no siree. Just don't go on the bridge and look out the window, pretty please." So right outside my bedroom is an area of the house that the kids call the bridge. So they ran out onto the bridge this morning and looked out the window and saw this gigantic magical Halloween cat drawing on the back porch, and the kids were very excited. Hello! I thought we were just gonna have a oh wow, Wesley, what a place to sit. I thought we were just gonna have a chill day at home. I just had this inkling in my body. I was like, I should look up when this like community trick-or-treating thing is, because every year I go to this trick-or-treating thing where you go to the different like local stores and they give out candy to kids, and it's usually like the day before Halloween. This morning I woke up and I was like, I wonder when that thing is. I'm pretty sure it's just the day before Halloween, but I have a feeling I should check. And it's today in like 2 hours. I have not finished making the kids' costumes, and so we're now trying to figure out what we want to be. And Maisie has found Flynn's old spider costume from a couple years ago that outfits her, which is crazy, and a cat mask, so she's a kitty cat spider. But I also had gotten her this unicorn costume, so we should try this on, right? And then Wesley found his old monster truck costume I made for him when he was like 1 or 2, and he wants to wear that. I did have everything to make Wesley's monster truck costume because it's kind of falling apart, so I was gonna rebuild it. Let's try this on. You look like you're riding a unicorn. That's crazy, girl. That's so funny. You wanna be a kitty cat riding a unicorn?
Yeah.
Wow, you look amazing. That looks so good. You want me to take a picture so you can see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at you go. Wow, that looks so good. After much digging, I found the kids' Halloween buckets, and I fixed Wesley's costume. The wheels were all bent and broken, and the middle of the wheels was missing. And I fixed the lights so that they turn on. I made this for Wesley for, I think he was, no, this one I made for Wesley. I think he was 2. He might have been 1.
It wasn't last Halloween, it was 2 ago.
So he's 3, so he was 1. So this was his when he was 1. And I put this on him when he was 1. He loved monster trucks, and he still does. He only wore it for like 2 seconds. He was like, get this off me. So I'm kind of excited that I kept it, and then now he's gonna actually wear it because he didn't want to wear it a couple years ago. So Wesley, look, I fixed it, and look at the lights.
I remember being like, can I throw this out?
I know, Eric asked once if he could throw it out, and I was like, I don't know, I guess. All right, and then Maisie chose to be a unicorn, that unicorn, and then Flynn's gonna be a praying mantis, and they wanted me to put some fun stuff on their face, so Maisie has rainbows on her face, rainbow face. Flynn has some green on his face to be a praying mantis, and Wesley had tires, but they have kind of disappeared a little bit. Look at these cuties.
Trick or treat. Go ahead, pick your favorite. Almond Joy, good choice. Snickers, great choice. Great choices.
Thank you. So what do you say? You've got a Hershey chocolate. Wesley just got to pick out a candy from a bowl. It's, I think, their 2nd or 3rd candy. He picked out peanut M&Ms because he knows I love them. He's like, I got these for you, Mommy. Ah. We had so much fun trick-or-treating. Unfortunately, Maisie and Wesley's costumes were kind of hard for them to walk in, but they didn't mind. They were really good sports. No one complained or whined about it, but I could just tell that their little costumes were kind of bothering them. So we didn't trick-or-treat for too long, but they did get a good amount of candy, and I think this was good practice for the actual Halloween event. We saw some fun spooky pumpkins and this weird kitty cat thing, and we even got to see a wonderful performance of Thriller by random people laying in the street. And this just made my heart all aflutter. Eric was like, I feel like this is something that you're gonna put together and perform in when you retire. And I couldn't agree more. This looks like so much fun, and I wish I could join in with all of these fabulous ladies. I mean, who doesn't love the classic Thriller dance? It's iconic. This was just amazing. We had a great time. We got home from trick-or-treating, and it was very fun, but right when we got home, Flynn saw a bumblebee. Is it a bumblebee or just regular bee or honeybee? What kind of bee is it? It's a honeybee?
It was just on the ground, and they're normally like dead on the ground, so I was assuming he was dead. So I put my shoe like this, and then he responded. He like moved, and then he just crawled on my shoes.
Now he's on his shoe. Flynn's been sitting with this little guy for like 20 minutes, just patiently letting him walk around on his shoe.
He's just so cute. I just don't want to like put my shoe like this on the bush and just watch.
Yeah, you just want to, you guys are friends.
And he hasn't tried to sting me or stung me.
No, well, you're not bothering him.
And by the way, I just walked right under a ginormous enormous spider.
Where?
It crawled up this spider web. It's right there.
Anyway, Flynn is very excited about his new friend, the little bee, and it's very cute. He knows not to touch it. He knows not to bother it. Just let it be, and it won't hurt him. But don't get it too close to you, because this has happened once before where you're trying to be friends with a bee and save a bee, and the bee gave you a little pokey poke, man. So the magical cat came this morning. Well, actually, the magical cat didn't come. There was a note that the magical cat left saying, let's play Blue's Clues, because the kids have been really into Blue's Clues lately. The twins have been. And they all got a little Blue's Clues booklet like this with their name on it. And if you haven't watched Blue's Clues, basically there's a dog that leaves clues around, and you have to like gather the clues, which are paw prints. And whatever the paw print is on, that's a clue. And then you draw it in the notebook, each one of the clues, and then you put the clues together to figure out what the puppy's trying to say. So let's see what the Blue's Clues game was today. So there's a snake coming up the stairs, and on his head is a clue. We know the snake's a clue. And this is on the foot of my bed. So we know that the bed is a clue, and there's even a sticker here put inside of one of the notebooks. In this photo on the wall of the kids, there's a clue on Flynn's face. So we know a clue is Flynn. So the kids had to figure out what has a snake, a bed, and Flynn all in the same place. And they figured out that that would be Flynn's room. So they went to Flynn's room, and that is where they found a Halloween cat with a chocolate inside for each of them. Very exciting. You guys, I was about to go to bed and then remembered that the magical cat needs my help tonight. And I fear that this cat is keeping me up later than I should be every single night. And I'm not talking about this freaking cute cat. Look at this angel. Oh my goodness, what a princess. Angel cakes. Where's your collar, you freak? I think I took it off last time I took her to the groomer, and then I didn't put it back on, so I need to go get that, put it on. But anyway, the magical cat has been requesting my help a lot lately, and I'm starting to realize that I'm staying up way later than I normally do even to help this cat out. That cat is keeping me up all night. And at first, when that cat started asking me for help, it was just like, help me find a hiding spot. And then over time, the cat's just gotten so creative with all of these really intense and crafty, fun ideas, which is awesome. The kids love it. But sometimes the cat can't accomplish all those things by itself, and it needs my help. And it's keeping me up very late most nights. And right now it's 1 a.m, and I'm just remembering that that cat had asked me for help tonight. So I need to go find that cat and help it be magical. But I'll show you guys what it does tomorrow because I'm tired. So leave Tortilla Talk questions for me because tomorrow's Tortilla Talk Tuesday. Give me lots of good ones. I'd love to see them. And I need to brush my hair.